Good morning, everybody. Explorer 867 here, out on the high desert camping. Wanted to say today's the first day of the rest of your life. Get out and enjoy it. Get out and see something new. Get out in the field. What I'm going to make today, or what I'm doing here this morning, is I'm going to make some cowboy coffee. And if you've never done this, it works really well, and the coffee is so much better than any percolated coffee that you'd ever perk. So anyway, what you want to do, you want to bring your water up to a boil, and mine is boiling. And then I've got 16 ounces of water in there. It's by Braille, so it's not exactly 16. And then I just pour what I want for grounds in here directly into the water. Put the lid back on that, and then we'll let that boil for 11 minutes or so. And meantime, while that's going, I'm going to get the pan going here, and I'm going to make some pancakes, good old crusties. I like to put a little oil in my pancakes. It helps. It's kind of the insurance policy that they won't stick, you know. And let's see how hard that's boiling. You want to boil that very lightly. Just a light roll, and periodically throughout the process, take your coffee pot and just kind of roll it around, get those grounds back down in the pot, and try not to spill it like I did, because as it boils, the grounds will come up and stick around the top above the water line. They'll boil and stick up here, so you have to chase them back down occasionally. Let's see how we're doing here. That looks pretty good. All right, let's just see how the temperature is here. Yep, we got a sizzle going, so let's go ahead and pour some pancake mix in there. Right, let's let that do its thing here. I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Okay, so let's flip this pancake. The coffee's been boiling for, about 10 minutes. So I'm going to turn the heat off. Now you take your cold, it has to be cold water. Take your cold water and you pour around the edge. Pour some down the spout. Just enough to settle the grounds in. They'll settle down to the bottom. Coffee's still plenty hot. An Explorer 867's got to have creamer in his coffee. Never used to until I got married, and then my wife trained me right. She likes coffee creamer. Okay, and then just pour it into your cup. You don't want to swizzle the coffee pot around too much. But all those grounds will stay in the bottom of the pot. And what you're left with is probably the best coffee you'll ever drink. Here, get this pancake up off here, and I'm about ready to eat, I think. All right. Nothing better than camp cooking, I'll tell you. I don't know if you guys ever tried this. This is what they call barrel aged pure maple syrup. It's aged in whiskey barrels that have been used to brew whiskey, and then they age. They dump the whiskey out, obviously, and then put their maple syrup in that, and age it in those oak barrels, and it makes the best flavored, just a slight whiskey flavor on in your maple syrup. It's really quite good. So here we go. Pour some of that on there. I like more than less. Anyway, let's just take this and my coffee over here and sit down. And does it get any better than this? It really doesn't. Camp cooking, I'll tell you. Well, this is Explorer 867. I look forward to seeing you in the great outdoors.